Hey guys, I'm back for the next part of the Sonic Forces speedrun tutorial, and in this video we're going over the last avatar stage, Imperial Tower. So, let's get into it. So this stage once you get the route down, it goes by very quickly. You probably noticed from my my personal best time for this stage is a 42-second time. So if you do everything right, if you go through the route, this can be a very short stage. It can be pretty fun to IL, as long as you're not grinding it a lot. This is one of those stages where if you try to grind it for just hours and hours, it will get pretty frustrating eventually. I guess that goes without saying for any stage, but either way, once you start off the stage, you want to do a single drill forward. The way you want to do it is you want to jump, and then once you begin to fall down, you want to drill. Oh, alright, that was a little too low. If you hit the spring, then that means your jump was too low, basically. Can you get back over there? Jump. There we go. Alright, so the goal is to do a jump, and then wait for yourself to fall a bit, then do a drill. And then you want to land around here. And then as soon as you do, you want to jump again, and then jump, and then drill to the next side. Oop, I stopped prematurely there, but you want to land around here. This level is mainly all about just doing a lot of very quick jumping and drilling. That's most of this stage, really, just jumping and drilling. Jump, drill, yeah. I think you probably get the idea, but let me just go through the beginning here. So remember, I jump, and then I wait for the avatar to fall down a bit before I drill. I don't just immediately jump and drill like that. I don't do that. You jump, you wait for the avatar to fall for just a little bit, and then you let go of the drill. And then chain together another jump and a drill to land over here. And then, once you're here, you just want to do another jump and drill, nothing special about this. And then you'll get the wisp capsule, so you just want to hold that up here. Alright, now here's another jumping drill, because like I said, this stage is mostly jumping and drilling. As soon as you come out of this orange ring right here, you want to start mashing the drill button, and then you want to let go once you reach the ground. And then the edge of that platform I was just on, where those badniks just spawned, once you're at the edge of that platform, you want to do another jump and a drill. So I missed it because I wasn't paying attention, but that's what you want to do. So once you get, like I said, once you get out of that orange ring, as soon as you land on the ground, you want to drill forward, and then once you reach the edge of the platform, you want to quickly do a jump and a drill. And then stomp. Because, you know, if you don't stomp, then you'll just fall to your death over there. Alright? And then once you land, you want to do a series of jumps and drills and stomps. Oh, alright, I stomped a little too early there. Let's try that again. So, remember, drill to the edge, and then do another jump and drill, and then chain together more jumps and drills, basically. Just like that. And then you notice I got the wisp capsule, so once you land right here, because if you drill forward, you see this wall right here that these rings are next to? If you drill forward correctly, then, you know, you should be stopped by that wall, and you'll land directly under it. Once that happens, you want to activate the drill wispin. Okay. Just that. Alright. Now the next part is, as soon as you touch the spring that you notice I just touched right there, you're going to want to do another drill forward. Now there's a specific time you need to do this, otherwise you might just end up falling to your death. So basically, if you come off of that spring and you just start mashing your drill, and you just immediately let go, you're not going to make it. Just I'll show you right here. Yeah. That's usually what ends up happening. You hit that enemy, you have no time to recover, and then you just fall to your death. That's why I have a specific visual cue that I have that lets me know when I should let go of my drill button. Okay, show right here. So, you see this yellow, I don't know, this lamp thing right here that the avatar is standing in front of? So basically, I let go of the drill button when the avatar reaches the top of that lamp. I'm just going to call it a lamp. So when the avatar reaches the top of that lamp, top of it is when when the avatar is in front of the top of that lamp, I let go of the drill button. And then what that does is it puts me in a good position later in the stage for me to immediately jump and drill again. So notice I'm gonna use the Wispin, right? And like I said, I'm going to charge up my drill, and then I'm going to let it go when the avatar is around the top of that lamp. Just right there. And you notice I landed in a great position because after I landed from the initial drill, I got to the very edge of that platform. And as soon as I touched that platform, I jumped again, I started charging up my drill, and now I'm going to let it go. So that's just like that. So when you get over here, you just want to use your drill Wispin, or the capsule. Just like that. And there actually is a, before I actually continue, there is a trick that I want to show off here. Let me just kill these guys. So there is a trick I want to show off here, and it can shave off about 2 seconds if you do it properly. Alright, I forgot about the insta-kill, right? So the gist of this trick is basically, instead of having to use the drill Wispin to like climb up to the top platform, you'll basically use a glitch that manipulates the avatar's angle so you can quickly drill up to the top where the spring that leads you to the next section is. I'll show off the glitch here. Just like that. So you notice how the avatar's position got skewed? I'll slow down the footage after I'm done talking, but you notice the avatar's position got skewed, and I was able to charge up the drill and just get the avatar straight up to this part. So how do you do it? So the first step you want to do is you want to, well, jump onto the wall right here, right? And then you use the Y button, or well, whatever you have your shortcut for the Wispin mapped to. So you use the Wispin button, right? And then once you hold it down onto the wall, you want to keep holding down the A button, and then you want to angle the analog stick the direction you want to go. So in this case, that would be an upright position. So basically, you jump onto the wall, you use the Wispin, and then you jump off of the wall while holding upright, and then you charge up your drill, and then you let go. Just like that. So basically, as you're on the wall, using the drill Wispin and the avatar is going up the wall, you hold upright on your analog stick, and while still holding the Y button, I should stress, you still need to be holding the Y button, you jump off of the wall with the jump button, or the A button, whatever your jump button is, and then you charge up your drill quickly and then let go while you're holding upright. I'll show it off just one more time. So that's that trick in a nutshell. Should note, like I said, it only saves anywhere from, it's about 2 to 3 seconds depending on how fast your execution is. And I'd say it's worth going for. There's no harm, no foul, really. If you fail it once, then you can just proceed through the stage normally. It's not a huge loss, but I figure it's something you should at least try to go for, because it's not too difficult. Now, before I move on to the last half of the stage, I want to just recap the first half. So remember, for when you start off, you jump, and then you don't just drill as soon as you reach the top of your jump height. Instead, you wait for the avatar to fall down a bit, and then you let go of your drill button. And then once you land, you want to immediately jump and drill again. Right there. And then you just jump and drill again over here, and then you use the Wispin to go up. And then as soon as you touch the orange ring, you want to start charging up your drill, and you want to let it go of the drill button once you touch the ground, and then you want to jump when you're at the edge, and then, you know, do another jump and drill. And then stop, so you know you stop yourself. Now when you land, you want to do a series of jumps and drills. Actually, something I forgot to mention is that you'll notice that you have the Wisp capsule that you collected that was right here. And if you're not comfortable, here's something I actually suggest. If you're not comfortable with doing the jumps and drills across this section, because there's a lot of bottomless pits, you can just use the drill Wispin to just go across this much more safely. This is a very safe way of doing it, but you'll be guaranteed to be fine, because, you know, it just took me right here. It's definitely slower, but if you feel you're not comfortable with your jumps and drills, and your timing is always off, and you always end up stomping into an endless pit, then I'd say if that keeps happening to you, you should just use the drill Wispin for the time being. But either way, once you get across to this position right here, you'll want to climb up to the top, to use the drill to go up. And then remember, my visual cue for this, you could always come up with a different visual cue. I'm just telling you the one that I use personally. But remember, when the avatar gets in front of like the top of that lamp thing, is when I let go of the drill. And then as soon as I land, I immediately do another jump in the drill. Alright. And then I use the drill spin power up to go up the wall here. And then after I touch the first spring and I land on the next wall, I'm going to attempt to do the skewed angle trick. Oh, failed it once. There we go. See? So I did fail it once, but I was quickly able to recover, get back onto the wall, try it again, and I got it that time. So I'd say you probably have leniency with failing that trick. If you're fast enough, you can do it on the second attempt after failing. So, like, there's just a little bit of leniency with that trick. Alright, so either way, touch the spring to go to the next section of the level. So the next section is more simple, I'd say. As soon as you get the Wisp Capsule, you'll want to move over to the right and stomp your way down here. And then once you get to the bottom section, you want to use the drill and then jump up to the wall. Just like that. It's like kind of like a delayed drill jump, I guess. And then once you get to the top, you want to get on top of these crates. Oh, that was a little slow. And you want to keep drilling up until you get to that spring that I just touched. And then you want to charge up your drill and just drill forward. And then you just want to climb your way up to the top of the stage here. Just like that. You just jump up to the wall and then just mash the A button, really. There's not really anything to the wall jumping in this game. And as soon as you touch those speed pads, you want to just drill and slide forward. Basically, there's two things you should do here. You drill slide, and then you just do a regular drill. If you just keep spamming the drill slide, there's actually a chance that you'll get stuck on the spring. Like, as in you'll be stuck inside of the spring's model, and you won't actually, like, be touching the collision. You won't actually be sprung upwards. And then you'll have to, like, move left and then move to the right again to touch the spring. Basically, just the first movement is a drill slide, and then the next movement should just be a regular drill with no slide. Just like that. And this part is automated, and it takes you to the goal. So that's Imperial Tower. As you can see, this stage is just all about drill jumping. Like, it's just repeated drill jumping. It can get a little crazy with the drill jumping, obviously, but considering how short the stage really is, I think it's probably easy to adjust to after a little bit of practice. Now, before I explain the stage as I go, I just want to do a recap of the second section just one more time. So once you reach the second half of the stage, remember you want to just walk forward, or you can do the stomp trick to get to max speed, and then you want to get to those crates over there, and you want to stomp into them. And then once you get to the bottom, you want to do a quick drill jump to get to the wall over here. You want to charge up, or you want to use the drill spin power up. And then as soon as you reach the top, or as soon as you reach like the top path, you want to do a jump and get on top of the black crate on the right. And then you want to hold your drill up to the spring. Just keep holding it up until you get to the spring. And after you touch the spring, you want to charge up your drill and then release it. Just like that. And you quickly make your way over here and just mash the A button to climb up the wall. Or to wall jump up the wall, I mean. And then remember, the first move you do once you get up here is a drill and slide. And then the second move is just a regular drill with no slide. Just like that. And yeah, that's Imperial Tower. So Imperial Tower can actually be a pretty frustrating stage when you're starting out because there's just so much drilling, and grinding the stage, like I said, can not only be frustrating after a while, but it really makes pretzels of your fingers considering how tired they can get with the constant drill mashing. It's pretty crazy how tired your fingers can get when you're grinding this stage, actually. But it's not going to be a cakewalk when you're starting out, but I think it's very manageable. So, with that out of the way, both sections and all that jazz, I'm going to go through the stage explaining as I go. So, let's take a look at that. So when I start off, I'm going to jump and drill across the first section of the stage. And use my drill spin up there. I'm going to charge on my drill and let go as soon as I reach the ground. I'm going to jump at the edge of the stage here. I'm going to do more jumping and drilling and stomping. Gonna charge up my drill again after the spring and release it now. Gonna do another jump and drill, and I'm going to try the skewed angle trick here. Oh, that was perfect. Now I'm going to stomp once I reach the edge here. Gonna jump and drill up to the platform at the top, onto the black boxes, charge up my drill, let go. And I'm just going to quickly wall jump my way to the top of the stage. Gonna charge up my drill, and drill slide once, and then just do a regular drill slide here. Or a regular drill, not a drill slide, I mean. And that's Imperial Tower. I was squeezing a lot of words into into a brief level there, because like I said, that's a short stage, so it's like a jumble of words there. So that's hard to understand because I was talking so quickly, because the stage is so short. I apologize. But that's it for Imperial Tower. It can be a fun stage to IL in short bursts. This is not a stage I recommend grinding for like hours on end, because I've seen what happens to people who do that. It's not very pretty. As far as times for this stage go, anything in between, anything in the stage in between a 40 flat or a 50 flat is a really good time. This is because of how short the stage is, it's very, I guess, competitive in time-wise, and really anything in between the 40 and 50 range is a really good time for this stage. So, yeah, that's Imperial Tower. So, as always, if you guys have any questions or concerns, or don't think I explained something well enough, or whatever it might be, just please let me know in the comments below the video. But I will see you guys in the next video about Mortar Canyon. See you then.